O'Shea Jackson is one of the loudest voices in the Red Pill community. He has built a platform on so called truth telling about women, men, and relationships. But today we're peeling back the layers and calling him out on his hypocrisy. From simping to questionable vibes to blatant transphobia, it's time to set the record straight. O'Shea loves to act like the alpha male, telling men how to handle women, all while criticizing those who don't follow his advice. But guess what? The internet sees everything, and the truth is starting to surface. O'Shea Jackson is simping behind the scenes. One minute he's putting women in their place, the next he's acting like the biggest fan. The same women he trashes in his videos, they give him attention. That's textbook simp behavior, folks.
Word for my guy O.J. Duke Jackson, man. Boy, you a duck, man. You ain't got the nerve to speak on black people and black community, but you won't speak on the truth, man. What's really going on in the community, man? You a love down on black women, man. You a true goofball, man. Come on, man. You speak on American politics, your whole content about American politics, but you move to Ghana. Don't speak on over here, man. You a real goofy, man. If y'all take relationship advice from this guy, man, you is a true duck, man. Just like these other goofies. Always down into black women.
Let's break it down. Simping is when a man bends over backwards for a woman despite claiming to have the upper hand. O'Shea may preach about not giving women too much power, but look closely. He's guilty of the same things he warned men about. Watch how his energy completely changes when he's face to face with women. The guy who's supposed to be red pill strong suddenly becomes accommodating and soft spoken. You can call that alpha. We call that simping.
In Africa, and he should be, Black American women should not be his concern anymore, right? But he cannot stop talking about them. Like, it could be the conversation could be about dating in Mars. He would somehow, bring it back to Black American women, and you could see his, the panel, the rest of the panel do not really want to listen to it but he pays them, right? Because if you listen to if you watch the show, you would realize he brings it up a lot of times that he pays for them. So he pays them, so they have to sit there and listen to him, even though they don't really, they probably are bored by it now, because he says the same thing over and over and over and over, and after a while you get tired of it. But they still have to listen to him because he's their boss, he's the man paying them. And
now let's talk about something that's got people talking. The way O'Shea Jackson sometimes gives off vibes that don't quite match the tough guy persona. For someone so invested in hypermasculinity, there's a noticeable contradiction in his mannerisms, tone, and behavior. Nobody's saying there's anything wrong with being who you are, but it's interesting how O'Shea pushes this ultra masculine image while giving off vibes that don't quite match up. Is O'Shea hiding something deeper? You be the judge. On top of contradictions in his behavior, there's something even more troubling. O'Shea's transphobic rhetoric. He regularly mocks transgender people and spreads harmful misinformation, fueling hate instead of fostering understanding. It's not just a one-time thing either. O'Shea has a pattern of using transphobic language in his content, acting like he's just being real, when in reality he's attacking a community that's already faces enough discrimination. This isn't about free speech, it's about hate. For someone who preaches truth and freedom, O'Shea sure spends a lot of time tearing down marginalized groups. His transphobic comments show that so-called tough talk is really just masking deeper insecurities. Instead of leading with compassion or understanding, he chooses to spread divisiveness, making him part of the problem, not the solution. He claims to fight for men's freedoms and rights, but when it comes to the LGBTQ community, he's all about limiting their voices and ridiculing their identities. That's not strength. That's fear and ignorance.
Coming up, we already know what the answer is. Today, people are really trying to change what's going on. Now, for many guys, we've seen how the culture is even supporting men who are even caught in sex scandals with other men. Isaiah Rashad was having a sexual relationship with 2 men and the video leaked. He then came out as sexually fluid. The whole world gave him a round of applause. We've also seen this with Darius McCrary and Sydney Starr.
In business, we have a whole show on the way.
So what do we really have here? O'Shea Jackson is presenting himself as an alpha male, telling men how to live, yet behind the scenes he's simping for women, giving off vibes that contradict his own masculine image, and spreading hateful comments. Is he a truth teller he claims to be, or is this all just part of a facade? The facts are clear. O'Shea's not living up to his own standards. He's using his platform to profit from confusion and hate, all while playing into the very behaviors he criticizes. Whether it's simping, giving off mixed signals, or his transphobia, it's time to hold him accountable. It's time to stop letting figures like O'Shea Jackson hide behind false narratives. The real strength comes from acceptance, not hate. Don't let his outdated views and hypocritical behavior trick you. Let's stand for truth, compassion, and real self-growth, not this toxic, confusing messaging. Hit that like button and subscribe, and keep calling out the fakes who preach one thing and don't live up to their own standards. We're here to move forward with facts, not hate. Thank you. This is Portia from Portia Talks, and I'll see you in the next video.